my channel. I'm Christina, and this week I am making the Mystery Inc. characters. Now, if you don't specifically know who Mystery Inc. is, we'll phrase them as the Scooby Doo crew. So, I thought of these guys one night when I was sleeping, and I'm like, you know what? What's better for spooky season than making the guys for, Mystery Inc.? So, that's what I decided to make for you guys. So I'm starting off here with Scooby. I don't usually use the paint mode for pets, so I hope I did a good job for him. Now, when I was originally thinking this up, I wasn't sure whether I was gonna scour the internet for CC or whether I was gonna try and do use whatever The Sims gives me. I did end up finding some custom content, so that's what I did, and I will link that in the description for you in case you do want to download them. And the version I was trying to base these guys off of was the version of Scooby Doo that I grew up with, which would be when the show was called What's New Scooby Doo. So I think that'd be around maybe 2008, somewhere in there. I know it's a fair size chunk of my childhood, so I wanted to do them justice, which is why I went and I got some custom content for them. So I didn't get the hairs, but what I could find was their clothing, so I figured that's better than nothing at all. So I hope you guys are enjoying this October spooky season type of videos. By the end of this month, I really want to have a haunted house built for you, but we'll see how time plays out. But I have drawn up a quick sketch for myself to remember what I want the build to look like. So, fingers crossed I can remember to build it and make it look really good and not just half put together. I really want it decorated. I want to put it in the vampire world just so it's a little darker, and so I really, really hope it turns out good. But back to the Mystery Inc. video here. I'm just finishing off Fred, and going through here, I really wanted to give them a paranormal aspiration, but it turns out there isn't one, or at least I couldn't find it. If there is one, let me know in the comments, because for the life of me, I could not find it. So I ended up going with a writer aspiration because I read somewhere online that Fred was an aspiring writer. So I figured, okay, we'll just use the writing aspiration instead. And then on to Shaggy. Oh, Shaggy. He was something else. He is described as a hippie, okay? And trying to translate that into The Sims, it's a little challenging considering there's not a whole lot of quote-unquote hippie trends that still follow suit with his personality, but I did try my best. And then I didn't want them all to look similar, but I mean, I'm going from one cartoon style to another, so that's a challenge on its own. So if you guys want to download this, it's on my gallery, and you'll just have to, I think it's enable CC when you look on the gallery. I don't really know what it is. There's an option for custom content on the gallery, and you'll just have to enable that and it should pop up. But yeah, the link for their custom content is going to be in the description of this video. I also put it in the description on the gallery. So if you don't find the link here, it's definitely there. I know that. And I'm going to post them on my Instagram story. And if you haven't checked out my Instagram yet, well, what are you doing? Go check over there. I'll link that. Actually, it should be linked down below in the description. I have a link tree where I keep all of my socials. So if you want to click the link tree here in the description, you can find all of my social media handles, and you can follow me wherever you would like to, and see what other kind of content I post across Instagram and TikTok. I don't post too much on TikTok, but every now and then I do post something. So we've moved on here to Daphne, and when I was reading her description, my goodness, it said she wanted to be a fashion designer, and the closest I could get here was like painter, so that was fun. And of course I had to give her the high maintenance because she's Daphne. So figuring out what other personality traits to give her, I wasn't too sure, but I kept flipping between almost finished Daphne, and then when I moved over to Velma, I kept flipping between them because I'd see something at Velma, and then I'd be like, oh wait, Daphne needs this, and then I'd go back, and then I kept flipping back and forth. See, here I'm going. Because I realized once I started Velma, I'm like, oh, I never gave Daphne makeup. Daphne, of all of these people, would have makeup. So, and then it just didn't look right, and so I had to change her lip shape, and then it's just a whole mess. And then I go back to Velma and I finish her off. But yeah, I'm hoping you're enjoying these spooky videos. They're not overly spooky, but I'm not an overly spooky person. I love fall as a season. I don't like the scary fall Halloween things. It's not me. But I hope you're enjoying them, and I'll let you guys watch the rest of this here. If you have any comments or tell me what your favorite season is, let me know in the comments down below. Check out all of my other social medias in the description. Check out these guys on my gallery, and I'll talk to you guys hopefully next week. Bye!